Welcome! Oh my god, it's Abraxas Precipice, people. This is the Expanse role-playing game, actual play, where we get together and do the thing and have a lot of fun. Welcome to episode 4 of Theia Reborn. Everyone, I got a lot of stuff going on. This week, we're missing Donna, which we always miss Donna. Whenever we're not around Donna, we miss Donna. But next week we have our game, and then on Saturday next week on the 25th, I'm doing a big charity stream with for World Central Kitchen. I have a great cast, including Josh Simons, whose idea was in part, Goldie Chan, whose idea was in part, and we brought on Emily Friedman back, which is a lot of fun. And we've announced other people. I ran a quick thing on Twitter trying to promote it a little bit. I promised that if I could get to 30 tweets on it, I would certainly reveal who we have playing Fred Johnson. Unfortunately, didn't quite hit that number.
So close.
But I will say this: if we can hit the number before the end of tonight's stream, and I'm gonna post a link in the chat, I will reveal on air tonight who's playing Fred Johnson. And it is not disappointing, so please retweet if you can. I appreciate it, but we're trying to get the word out so we can raise some money. I'll have the donation site go live this week with really cool stuff, and it's a great cast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been working on this game a little bit with some friends and some people in the Expanse community that I know who have been super RPG community that's been super cool. I appreciate everyone's support. Last but not least, our Patreon is the best way to support us. I think I have this down now, saying these words in this order, and it is the way to support us. You can go on there and vote for our colonial votes. Right now, they're looking into how to send out the science teams about looking for the new flora and fauna analogs. Previous votes have involved like certain drugs they want to use, but tonight's actually going to be a game where the party's going to have the crew's going to have a chance to check in with the colony after a few months, we'll say. So we'll see how it's going on their part. How it's shaking on Mason's Haven all the way out across the galaxies and everything. So, and Josh volunteered. I'll volunteer. I'm very excited to play alongside the entire cast, and I'm so stoked to see the players take on Fred Johnson. Yes, I'm very happy for that. And Josh, once again, thank you for being our record holder of coming back 4 times as a guest, and the evolution of Dr. Marv, the Valentine. Yeah, I get the 4 horsemen going on there, and the like. All right. Everybody, we will be right back after our opening sequence, and enjoy Abraxas Precipice. I'm right back. Where's my button? Oh my, I lost my button. Coming back to Ganymede has been pretty easy. Docking procedures, no problem. Honestly, a lot of the docks that are normally used to bring stuff in and out of Ganymede are fairly open. It's quite the contrast to the last time here where ships were left up docked. People are trying to get off the station. But looking at it from the outside, they're obviously not at full production. They're not exporting as much food. Mostly what's being imported at this point, you're guessing, is just like struts, stuff to rebuild structures, materials and stuff like that too. But you can certainly see as you guys approached it, the ag domes being rebuilt. Some are functional again. Other ones are half cut off with like plastic wrap around them kind of thing. But being worked on slowly. But it's coming back. The station looks like it's starting to breathe life again into it and such. The docking procedures go through. You have the DeHostos Shuttle 1 attached to the ship. Get the special berth for that. Looks like it held up actually coming down into Ganymede's docking port. Not too hard of a dock and everything like that too. But you've been given open berth easily into the airlock, onto the station, or the docks. Feels good to be kind of back at a location. Waxor, it's a homecoming for you, certainly. But right now, the way it's going is that the away team is the three of you, and McMichaels is kind of there. And it looks like Captain Myrtle's going to sit back and try to like go over the documentation. And it's definitely been there's been some conversations going with Critty and such that Myrtle took the last actions pretty hard and wants some alone time, we'll say. I think that's a fair way to put it. But yeah, I stand there on the docks of Ganymede. Honestly, like I said, Waxor, you've never seen it this empty.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird sight.
Sorry.
No, I said it's a weird sight. It's like coming home. It's a warm feeling, but then it just looked like a ghost town. Yeah. It's
like coming back to that childhood home, but like everything's just empty. Like no one's living there. Yeah, a little spooky. But I mean, there are people there by all means. There are a few. Like there's like someone kind of comes up and checks your information and takes a look at it and gets you all set up. They kind of give you the rundown of the station. Your data terminals get the information. It basically just says that like here's certain parts that are currently functioning, other parts that aren't. Some news updates about the site. There's some stuff about like a lot of stuff about what's going on beyond the ring. Different people trying out things, but there's some footage coming in here and there. But otherwise than that, it's pretty mellow.
How long has this been since we've been here last? How long?
It's been at least almost. Probably like a year there, probably 2-3 years, 2.5 years.
I've never been here.
No, and before you met Zenny, so it's actually been like you met Zenny about 2 months after you, maybe 2-3 months after you left Ganymede the last. Well, I mean you did come back. I forgot you guys had that away mission with Jesse Rodriguez. I forgot about that one. So you did have that little away mission, but yeah. Otherwise, it's been a while since you've really been on the station to have time to yourself, stroll around, enjoy the sights.
It'd be good,
as you do on Ganymede.
As you do on Ganymede. Look, man, if I'm going to another planet, people, I'm enjoying the sights. Like no one's taking that away from me.
Space, stars.
Yeah.
All the stuff they're growing, that's beautiful. Yeah, walk through the fungus
we can definitely
gardens.
go sightseeing before we leave, but we should also see if we can get any kind of supplies stocked up.
We got to get parts. Yeah, we got to hunt down some parts while people are here and unloading.
So just initially looking as I'm gonna have Waxor as the payload specialist, because that's what we decided you are. You're our dedicated shopper.
Oh jeez.
I'll take one of those.
Give me I don't know. Like, how would you want to look about? What are you looking for initially? I mean, we know the ship right now is down like everything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would hopefully have gotten some type of priority list from XO or Captain. I know we needed some like weapon stuff.
PDC rounds are sitting at a mighty 25% left.
Okay.
We need food.
We need food.
And
we need water. Yeah.
Water.
So those are. Yeah.
And a lot of repairs for the ship. The ship it busted.
Yeah, I guess I would take care of sort of like food, water, if the air scrubbers, any sort of like the essential parts of the ship, and then the second level of that would be looking for like weapon stuff after, I guess.
So maintenance stuff, like fix the hull is okay shit. You and McMichaels did a pretty good job on it as you guys were coming in. That's not really such an issue. The thruster being gone was the one thing that screwed, and there's also some sensor damage. I forgot about the sensor damage.
Oh yeah.
The sensor damage is going to be hard to find. This is not a place that has a lot of stuff like that. The thruster can be The thruster can be replaced here. Is they got those dime a dozen. That's not a worry. And then the weapons would be by far above and beyond, the hardest. People don't bring a lot of weapons on Ganymede. And currently, prior to the mirrors falling, Ganymede was kind of like a Martian mostly station. It's currently neutral. The UN and the Martians have no presence here, but there's still people trying to work on it to get it to work again. They believe in it. And so it's kind of it's in a state of flux. But that also means they're not associated with the OPA. Like they don't want anything to do with. They're trying to be as neutral as possible.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, we might have to look harder for some of the weapon stuff, and maybe there's still a little black market selling, underground selling for stuff like that, but not a priority. So yeah, we'll go food, aqua, thrusters.
Then you stand there, and McMichael flashes his data pad to you, and you can see like a series of incoming messages that because you guys are floating dark for so long, that have stacked up in your guys' queue. Most of and a few of which you can tell are from Beyond the Ring out in Nason's Haven. You could there's definitely a queue of what's happening out that way.
I think Zenny's first reaction is to send them to the captain, and then like stops, knowing that not in a great place to take any of this on. So we'll try to tackle them with these fine folk, but we'll.
And you can certainly get like a private area to do this in, as opposed to being like on the street.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it like right then and there. It would be like, all right, we're gonna pin these to see later.
I just know Zenny's the type to always be taking care of business. So, but yeah, you not a problem. Yeah. So yeah, you have those all queued up. That's something you guys can do, is check in on the colony and get the status reports from them. So there is some things to do here, but yeah, actually looking at repairs, that's actually currently Myrtle's the one funding that, so that's not really an issue. Food is the major issue. In addition of the colonists, or the potential colonists that you guys rescued, they've gotten off as well to kind of get their bearings and stuff like that too. It's unclear on how many still want to try to go on, or what they want to do, but they're going to, and they do have some resources and stuff to trade here from the shuttle. And they're hoping to get some lodgings here on Ganymede. Although, like I said, Ganymede right now is still kind of understaffed. There's plenty of rooms and everything like that too. The only actual business that's really going on in Ganymede right now is the pregnancy and birthing maternity elements are going pretty big here still, because they couldn't smash the magnetosphere, so there's still people but food's slowly coming back. So there is that element is still in function underneath the surface of Ganymede. So
I guess we should determine too how many people are staying on ship, and how much food we're thinking we need. If it's just for crew, Yeah.
Well, it's definitely we need that for logistic reasons for sure.
Find out who decides they want to stay here and look for other things to do. And
did anybody ever on that other ship kind of take over command, I guess?
There's a guy, the leader of them is a guy named Peter Jenkins. He is
he's the one that
contacted,
Well, okay.
And he would like to find him.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, they're all kind of sitting there, kind of standing, talking around, like figuring out what to do next, thinking about their next actions. Like I said, most of them are Earthers. There are a few children with them, and they're actually kind of some of them are pretty happy to be on Ganymede, because there's stuff here for children to do, like daycares for you to break into. And sorry, a little flashback there, but there is childcare here and stuff like that too. So it does have that element that does help them. So it is family friendly, but yeah, they're just kind of standing around, like talking about what they want to do next. But I mean, you could certainly, it doesn't look like you interrupt them, or they're not gonna be mad at the person to save their lives. I'll put it that way.
I'm gonna walk up to them and
hey, Thompson, yeah, what's going on? And he's an Earther. He's kind of olive color skin. None of the people, there hasn't been enough room to really shower on the ship. They're trying to reserve water, so he's a little, he's been on the shuttle for a while, but he's a little greasy from working and stuff like that too. But guy's got a good old jumpsuit on. He's like, yeah, what's going on?
Listen, I know this is kind of this is just a stop off for us. We kind of need to know. I mean, how many of you guys do you think are going to come back with us to go back to the colony? And I mean, you guys are more than welcome to stay here. We're not going to force you to go with us, but we kind of need a number to.
He looks back at the airlock of the with the Sinclair's dock, and he's like, I mean, there's no way 30 of us are going to make it that far out. It's you're talking it's about like a 10-month trip out there, one way. It's pretty far. And he's like, yeah, nothing personal. Your ship's a nice ship, but ain't that nice.
No, I don't disagree with you at all. It would be a very uncomfortable trip, but
look,
yes, I mean, if people want to come with us, we're going to take them with. But if they don't,
no, absolutely. I mean, I know a few of my people talking about crewing up to you, maybe, if you guys are inclined. The ones with families, I know they're going to want to either stay here or go aim for a colony or try to find the next colony ship they could work on. But there's a lot of them coming through, but I don't know if they're going to stop over here in Ganymede right now. There's not much to offer here. Well, look, he's like, hey, well, let me talk to a few of them and see what's going on, and maybe we can arrange it. But well, I'm not trying. I understand you guys got your own duties and everything too. But if you're inclined, give us a few days. Let them acclimate. Give them a second off, man. They've been through a lot.
There's no rush in this. I mean, we're not in any rush to get out of here. We gotta restock and give the captain some time to kind of get her bearings back. And so you got time.
Hey,
no rush.
She stayed a lot of times up top of the ship, but if we get the chance to tell her, she's a hero. You know that, right? Make sure she knows she's a hero. Don't let her forget that. Okay?
Absolutely no worries there, buddy.
Good. All right, man. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder and he goes, all right, well, we're going to go take a look around, figure out some lodgings, see what kind of gear we have. Maybe we can take some stuff off the shuttle before we go in. But yeah, you all need anything, just give me a ring on the data pad. He's all synced to the network, so you guys can ring him up easy.
Yeah, no problems, Ben. Good luck.
All right, thank you. All right.
Well, that didn't really give me a lot of answers, but
so shopping between for food and water for maybe 30.
Yeah. We could shoot for that number, but
yeah, we'll just do it.
That's fine.
I'll just see how much capacity we could fill, anyways. Yeah.
Water here is not an issue. The whole cover of Ganymede is covered in ice, and you're in orbit around Saturn, so there's like ice. Like ice is not a problem here. You pick the right place to run out of water. We'll say that. Food's a little more scarce. That can be a little bit harder to get. Weapons, though, you're looking at people walking around. No one's really armed. You don't see security guards. Like I said, last time when you first left the station, way back, Waxer, there was like armed Martian guards walking around. I mean, it was dangerous.
I mean, do we either me or McMichaels have any old connections that we would?
Oh, you got your union, buddy.
Yeah.
The Ganymede locals, baby.
I mean, I would like to tap into the old 605 or whatever the union there is.
I believe it's the Ganymede Dockers Union, and I'm trying to remember. There is a number. I do remember there is a number. I'll have to find it again real quick here, but you do have a group you are a part of. Yeah, the Ganymede Dockers Union is who you are involved with, or who you have membership from.
I'm going to pull Waxer off to the side real quick, too. I'm going to be like, this is your home turf. This is, you know a lot more that's going on here. So while we're here, I'm putting you in charge if you feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Your lead on this. If there's something you need help with, by all means, ask me. But I think this is your area. This is your expertise. So I want to follow your lead for a while.
All right. Yeah. Me and McMichaels, we got some old contacts.
I'll follow your lead, not McMichaels.
There's definitely some old, I know the old unions out here, but maybe talk to some of the old good friends, and we could find some harder things to find. Yeah. Ganymede. Yeah. Oh yeah. The old 6373. Ganymede Dock locals, but I'm gonna call them up, see who's on, if I can figure out who's actually still here, and send out just say hi and say, hey, we're back with the ship, looking for some stuff, supplies, maybe not so easy to find and need some help out the old friend.
Yeah, and McMichael's pulls. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah. He's like, he kind of pulls up a thing. It's a picture of Connie Shuiwi, the person, your old representative, and he was like, check it out, man. He pulled the story. To find out that like Connie had a relative who got really rich off of going through the rings a while back.
Hey,
and so she took off. She made it. But yeah, he's like, oh, there's a new rep we can certainly go talk to. I mean, we still have. I don't know. I mean, we might. The dues may be past due, but you know, we got some people still working out here.
Yeah, let's go catch up and find out. And maybe maybe dues don't matter no more since we helped out.
I'm putting Mike on the spot here. Mike, what is the name of the bar your union hangs out at?
Heck yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's call it. Oh Jesus. Let's call it the. My mind's all going to minerals. That's like the name.
I go for it, man.
All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Malachite's altar.
Den?
Yeah.
Altar. That's sick.
Malachite altar. Okay, the Malachite altar. Okay.
Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Hey, you know what?
I almost said the bouncy papaya, but all right.
Different. That one would be on. That would be on Mars.
That's a very different club. But yeah, you go and look it up, and there's the Malachite altar. It's a straight up dock workers bar. It's not like the Belcher bars back on Ceres. It isn't this kind of like, the people here are more. They know what it is to like work with the innards to some point, and they're currently more interested in working with people. There's not really that us against them. Mm-hmm. You do see the occasional OPA tattoo here, but you're not seeing people like represent OPA armbands and stuff like that too. So they might have leftover tattoos and such. And you do see Earthers, Martians walking around here and there.
Okay,
but it's pretty diverse.
I mean, I definitely would take Zenny too, because I want her to see like the sights of like take them out to and Excel. Right. Yeah, we all go. Yeah, I'll show you this old place. We go and sit down. We will negotiate and find what we can find and get.
So you guys roll through. It takes you a little while going through the tunnels here of Ganymede underneath it. You do see stuff being worked on here and there. Stuff is operational. It is functional. There's not danger of like collapse or anything like that. There's parts of the map though where as you kind of walk past the information sections, where there's parts that are crossed off, basically where it's saying like this dome is gone. Don't mess with it. Do not go down this route. It's one way. And you do see that a lot of advertisements for that. There's the one things that are still working on here fully is the science R&D is still going pretty strong. The maternity elements are still going very strong, along with the fertility elements. And the food production right now is at maybe like 20% of what it was before the mirrors fell. So they are producing food, but not a lot. But it definitely looks like the R&D is what's ramped up. And then the major thing that everyone's kind of doing seems like is trying to just rebuild stuff, put stuff up, etc. So. All right, you roll up to the Malachite bar, so the Malachite altar, a bar, and it's this kind of like greeny, like kind of green colored, like they kind of built it into the rock of Ganymede, and they kind of painted it this like kind of weird green that's kind of fun. And there's definitely, obviously with all the stuff they grow here, there's a green theme throughout the whole station. But this one, they really play it up. And the people are there kind of hanging out, is talking. Everybody looks like they're workers. Most of them look like maybe they either got off the shift or they're getting ready to go into the shift. These are people between the shifts. There's usually 3 shifts on whatever kind of job you're doing. And they're wearing coveralls. You do see the logo that like Zenny and Wyatt have seen before on Waxer's clothing in the past. He doesn't have it around as much anymore, but everyone there is wearing it. And you even see like at least one dude you see with like tattooed on the side of his neck.
All right, here we are. Yeah. Grab some seats and
there you go.
If there's someone, turn to somebody and just be
the bartender sees you come in and you go, hey, he's like, yeah, tourist, we got a few seats for you over there. The bar, spelling of the bar is locals only.
Yeah. They're with me. Yeah. Part of
They with you. He's all with you, man. What's your membership number?
So, hey, and I just pull up. Yeah, I give him
And he's like,
7. Yeah.
Dude's a little late there, Waxor.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
where you? And McMichael goes, oh yeah, man, we've been out for a while. We've been off seeing the sights. You know, so the mirror spell, we got off station. He's like, oh.
Yeah. We helped first get all the refugees off the first time, and we haven't been back since. Yeah.
Oh, I heard something about that. I heard a little bit something about that. Yeah, that was a while back. And some other guys are kind of coming in, like some of the other guys and gals are coming in and talk, like hearing you talk, and go, yeah, one was, oh yeah, that's Waxo, the big Michael. They kind of start recognizing you a little bit. And you see someone you do recognize from your time. Do you want to give me the name? Do you want to have a name for him, or do you want me to name him?
You go for it.
I'm already putting you on the spot too much. Okay.
No.
All of Mike's creativity is already used. It's already spent.
I've already used Shlomo, so I'm all.
One of them's name is Bo Sku. Bo's the first name, and the other one is named Hertha. And you kind of remember them. It's been a little while. Your memory's always been a little fuzzy, but this one's a little fuzzy. But you kind of place them being here on Ganymede. And they go, Waxo, man, we thought you dead.
Hey, Bo, right?
Yeah, Bo, yeah.
Yeah, hey, bro, that's no, we got off with them. Hey, they had a ship. We helped all the refugees, McMichaels, all of us. So we joined this crew. Yeah, Sinclair. This is XO Wyatt.
Okay,
And,
they kind of look and nod.
Zenny.
Oh, okay.
She's mean with a gun.
Yeah, we ain't got much use for that around here now these days.
Yeah,
it's been easy. Yeah, man, you got out of a rough time, but yeah, no, we still going strong. We're still trying to build this back up, get it working, get us producing.
Yeah, what's supplies like now and parts? Low
parts? Well, parts for what? What you want to build, man? You want to build a dome? We got parts for domes. It takes time. We got parts for mirrors. That's not a problem. It takes time.
No, ship parts. Yeah, we come back.
Oh,
yeah,
ship parts. I mean, there's some out on the docks. I know there's a few people repairing ships up there. It ain't so big though, but we're not getting as much traffic. I mean, if you just got here, you know that the docks are pretty free. Honestly, I mean, they're almost empty. No one. What's up?
I say anybody out here, you know, we're also looking for food. Or I know Ganymede's neutral now, but our ship, man, we hit some pirates out there. We're looking for
shit, you hit the pirates, man. They hit you guys, or what they do?
Oh yeah, they put a couple holes in the ship, and
oh man,
we used up a lot of stuff on that. So we gotta head back out.
The gal Hertha kind of says, I just kind of looks at you, Waxo, and goes, what you carrying that making you get hit up like that?
Oh, long story. Yeah.
Okay, well. And
we came across the ship, you know, saved some more people. They shot us up, yeah.
You saved some people. That's what you do now, Waxo, you save people?
Yeah, you know, me and McMichaels, we got big hearts. We're always trying to grow the union.
They kind of laugh. They laugh hard. They go, all right, well, if you got some people, man, we can put them to work right now. Help out.
I think they're trying to figure out what they're doing, but while they're doing that, we're looking for more supplies and stuff on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, if you're just trying to patch a ship up, that's not a problem. You're trying to arm a ship. Not something we got a lot around here.
I know. If there's any way you could help run out. Okay. I could send you some of the stuff we're looking for. Anything you find.
Give me like a persuade or not persuasion. What is it? It's a communications check here. I'll give you a +1 on it.
All right.
Because you're union affiliation.
Okay.
Ooh, really curious.
11, 14, 15, 16. And a 6 on the drama.
Okay. They kind of go and she scratches her head a little bit and she goes, yeah, man, the only people that got like weapons around here are the security agents running on the research and development levels. But they, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, you go mess with those guys, no one here on the station is gonna help you ever again.
Yeah. Any of that stuff ever fall off any next boxes?
Now we're talking like they got some weapons and they got some, but not what you're asking for. Not ship weapons. I mean, maybe you can go make a gun or something like that.
No. Okay. Yeah.
They're not
looking for that.
dealing with that.
Okay.
I mean, but the labs would have like, and they're kind of thinking. I mean, the labs would have like chem decks and stuff to synthesize. That's crap, but not. I don't think on the mass that you want. And you definitely ain't getting no torpedoes here.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
You know. So I wish we could help you out.
No, that's helpful enough. Yeah, I appreciate it. But food, yeah, anything else on anything else? More food.
They kind of
yeah.
they kind of look at each other and they go, yeah, food's they kind of laugh for a second. Food's the least interesting thing about Ganymede right now.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I had to scope it out.
Yeah.
Can I buy you drinks? Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I just like motion them to like. Buy them
you mean motion the EXO to buy the drinks?
Oh no, the bartender.
Oh
to put the
no!
credits on.
I'll step up and I'll
okay.
buy a round for
All right, you buy. They go, okay, cool, man. And they go, yeah,
couldn't
you all
find my
right, you all
credits.
right. And they kind of take a second and they look at your tattoos, Zenny, and they go, well, steering station. Yeah.
Yeah, a while ago.
Okay. Now steers came through, man. I know a lot of our people relocated out there. They take on a lot of Baratnas that had to get out. Yeah, no, people would.
Yeah, it was good for a while.
Yeah, for sure, man. What's it like living under Anderson Dawes out there, man? He do okay? We hear things, but don't get a lot of people coming out here to talk to.
Well, I'm not the best to ask that question to. I didn't really live under Anderson Dawes too terribly long.
Fair enough. Well, look, yeah, we've been thinking, people going beyond the belt, and that's where I'm thinking, or beyond the ring now, and we'd be thinking about like just making sure they got food on the way out. People didn't stock up, so hopefully we get back to that. Kind of be the last stop, but yeah. Looks to Waxer, man. They try to grow food out on Medina Station now? Really? Yeah? Yeah, man. They asking for all kinds of stuff and exporting, but the trade through here has been wild, man. You should see, I'll say this right now, Ganymede's, we got some people in our pocket now, man. It's coming up. It's coming up. You gotta, and Wyatt, the gal Hertha, she's got something she wants. You can kind of like give me an intuition check or empathy check, your choice. Actually, I'll let all three of you do that. Empathy or intuition, your choice.
Intuition, please.
Doesn't matter for me.
What's that under? What's that?
That's under perception.
Okay, I got 10.
I got that actually. Oh, I got 14.
14?
I also got 14 with doubles.
Okay. What'd you get?
On the drama.
What'd you get?
10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you say intuition or empathy?
Either your choice.
Oh, then if I can use intuition, and then I get so 12 plus 4, so 16.
Okay, 16. Okay. Yeah, Wyatt. So you're talking to her, and like she's got you've talked to perps before. You talk to people. She's got something she wants to talk about. Like there's something that she's kind of like talking about, like some big game about Ganymede. Something's up with that, and yeah, she wants to brag is what's kind of coming off as.
She wants to brag.
Yeah.
What was her name again? Sorry.
Bertha.
So
Danish.
you look a little you look like you got something you want to say. Anything you want to add to this?
I just know, these Koyos trying to go beyond the ring, trying to go to new planets, man. I don't know, man. That's scary stuff to me. We're just trying to stay here and get what we know works to work again.
So you have no desire to see what's beyond the ring?
She kind of laughs. She's like, "No, I've seen what's beyond the ring. I've seen what they bring back over there. I just I don't want no part of it."
Pretty magical.
You've been on the other side? You go to another planet? Then why you come back here, man?
Hey, we got to make money somehow.
I think I know people that don't want to stay here. They want to go on there because there is no money. But I don't know, man. No, she's like, nah. They a few people come back here, bring some stuff back from beyond there, and they bring it on station. The eggheads love it. They can't get enough of it.
It makes sense. There's a lot out there that many of us have never seen, or
Yeah, man. No, I got to. She kind of takes a look. She's like, yeah, man. I unload. One of them come by and big deal, and I unload crate full of. I don't know what you call it, man. Just kind of taps the other guy. Bo goes, what would you call it? He's like, I don't know. It's like plate. Like there's plates. Look like
Scales or like an actual eat.
No, like a just like a siding, like something you'd put up on your wall. Like there's a big flat piece. So we got told that we weren't supposed to talk about it, none, but no one cares.
It's interesting. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff out there.
Yeah, man. No, but the eggheads, they love that stuff, man. You don't hear them. Ooh, they be excited about it, man. They can't take the eyes off it. They study it. They try to figure it out. They say it unlock all the secrets.
Maybe it's tech from whoever made the gates.
That's what they say, man. They say they found it on one of the planets. I'm not sure which one, but there's so many. But yeah, man, they say they carve it off as something they found on the rock, and now they're gonna use it to make Ganymede better. They say.
And that still doesn't entice you to see what's beyond?
Well, I think though, why if somebody got something that they want to live for here, there's no reason for them to go anywhere else.
Hey, that's the smart one.
I'm just curious.
You got any picture of this plating? I'm curious.
They put us on lock and key on when we bring it in, man. But that's what the God's for. That make sure no one take that stuff.
Well, who's gonna install it? Yeah.
They're not gonna install it. They're just gonna study it. That's what they're doing. They're trying to figure out how these guys make this stuff. I mean, they make these rings that go between places. No, we're just trying to. We're not trying to figure out how they made the door. We're trying to figure out how they make their wood.
Yeah.
Not that far yet. So yeah, but it's very exciting time to be on Ganymede. But we're still trying to grow food and trying to grow better. So it's good.
How is the food growing now?
That's all right. A lot of soybeans. Soybeans a big time. Some of us grow fungus on the side, but that's not such a big thing. That's pretty easy to get anywhere. Big trick trying to get new corn. They want to do some new corn variants. That's going on. That's what from my understanding, that's what the Medina station was built to do, is grow corn. They try to make it like earth farms. Yeah, man. They even try to. I even heard Medina Station has things for big animals, like the big creatures. What you call it? What's those ones called?
Like
is that it? Is that how you say owl? No, owl. Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah, they try to have some of those over there too. I don't know why. That's silly. I guess it's just it's like a religious thing for them or something.
Yeah,
Are you sure that's not a made up wood?
Not made up.
Be. I could have sworn I heard Cap talk about him once.
It sounds like baby talk type stuff, right?
Mm.
It's a baby. I think that's a baby talk. What they call them. They got some weird cool name, like big long name. They like to have the long names. But yeah, no, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, we've been sending off stuff to Medina Station, trying to get them more established too. So that's been good. But yeah, but Ganymede's doing all right. It's okay. I think we're on the right track.
I look at XO and I'm kind of like, hey, maybe we visit Medina next, yeah, or we go check out. It looks like we can't get everything here. Yeah, we might have to go look around.
Definitely wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, man.
If we go into Medina though.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically going through the ring at that point.
Eventually, we do have to go back. See how things are going.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check my messages now.
Yeah. So
there's a colony.
Yeah, I remember now.
There's a whole like series of like kind of like data things that came in from Mason's Haven, from Mundos, as you guys call it. Yeah, I mean that's all there. It's all ready to go. The bar is kind of busy. You are welcome if you wanted to get like
we can find a corner.
Find a corner.
Yeah.
All right, you come on and sit down in a corner of the area here. Get away from the noise a little bit, and you start pulling them up. And it's them kind of talking about. It's mostly initially data and some video from there, and they're kind of going through and talking about what they've been up to. The first thing they said was that they have their circadian rhythm regulations. That's do you want to do these messages in chronological order or reverse chronological order?
Oldest first.
Oldest first, okay. So the first one is about how the initial colonists got their circadian rhythms down, and they have the lights set up to program, and it's actually going pretty well for them. They've gotten things built up. They actually have good hydroponic systems. Those are running operational very, very efficiently. They're very happy with that. And they've come to the point where they want to actually go to the next phase, and they actually were asking you guys if they could bring down a science team to survey the flora and fauna analogs and such. The next message comes up, it's probably like a few days later, and they're kind of saying that we had a recent development. So they started training the scientists to like undergo the gravity to come down the gravity well and be on the planet. But they got reached out to by some people from Celeste Blue. So this is, and you guys know this as like Pope's company that he has, his presence that he has down the surface, and they basically have been testing a drug they call it reads N1AG, but they pronounce it NIAG, and it's basically something they've developed that's proprietary that can reduce the training time for gravity treatments and gravity drugs by 80%. So instead of having to wait like 6 months for these guys to come down, they could get down the surface much quicker. And they ask you about if they should take it or not. And then essentially a few days later, they're like, yeah, we decided to take it.
Oh, great.
And so you guys have been on communication for a bit. So they actually, the phase 2 colonists have actually gone down on the surface, and you start getting reports. And it's the people that took the drug, and actually they're doing pretty well. They adapted, they got down to the surface, no problem. And they started surveying the local flora and fauna, specifically the ones nearest to the colony. In doing so, they've discovered 4 major things that are in proximity where the colony is established. One is the Brachiosaurus, as they call them. That name's stuck. These are the quadruped, about 3 meter tall creatures. There was no discernible head or tail, or it's unclear which direction's forward. There's no forward direction on them, and they think that they eat through their feet, through the bottoms of their feet. They're not really sure yet. They haven't tried to capture one. They call it, they have some sort of absorbing nature to their feet. The next one, though, what they think that they're feeding off of is stuff called night ivy. It is a continuous ground cover that's very common amongst this side of the planet where it's all nighttime. They're not sure how it gains nutrients at this point, but it does have a lot of water. They found like if you cut into it, you can drain out a pretty good amount of water before it stops. So if someone was out in the field, they could do it. They say it's almost succulent like, but they're not sure how big it is. Like, think of a succulent. They currently think that the night ivy like plant that they're looking at, they're not sure if it's one plant for the whole planet or like several plants. They can't really tell. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the last one is they found various microbes. The microbes have some sort of symbiotic relationship with the night ivy. They say that it's really similar to Earth. What's on Earth called Usnea. I'll spell it for you. Which is a lichen / fungal symbiotic creature or a plant type thing. So, but yeah, they're kind of they're now currently on the issues they're having is they're not sure if they should either. The last request is that should they send the survey team out further to look for more flora and fauna, or just keep them locally? And if they do send them out, should they send them out with like armed militia members? Is their current concern. So that's That's the colony's current status right now. Is they're exploring the bio, but the hydroponics are working. They're growing stuff. They have grow lamps. Their next step, they're actually hoping to bring down a fusion engine to bring down one of their fusion cores they have up there, and land it securely, and then to set it up so that they're no longer on battery power, basically.
So that's good. This plant can provide moisture and water source in addition to the, where we're situated.
Yeah, they actually one of the things that pops through it, which is kind of interesting, is that they actually theorized that like a discernible percentage of the water found on the planet is actually inside the plant. Like it probably we're talking like more. They think at least 5% to 10% of the water is held in this one plant on the planet's surface. So it's really, they're not sure how it's working. And once again, they don't know how far it goes out. They do know that Celeste Blue has some of this stuff near it, but they're not sure if it's the same plant or if it's like a separate one.
I mean, and maybe it filters it too, but
why don't you know what we should do? We should do a colony turn. We should actually roll the dice and do a colony turn, because we haven't done that for a while.
I like those.
You like those? Is that what you want to do today, Michael? Do you want to have a colony turn?
yeah.
Listen, we aren't set up to do a turn, so why not do one for the colony?
Yeah. Let's give them some fun here. Okay, cool. So, let me go ahead and pull my colony system real quick. All right, cool. So, so the current actions they have right now is their operations they're currently working on are their advanced hydroponic system seems to be going okay. It's working, but they can make more improvements to it to have better food supply. The idea is that the food supply would help them expand the colony quicker. They also do have the research of the flora and fauna that's underway as well. And then they ultimately do want to try to explore the bright side of the planet, but that's something they could start, but they'd really rather, like, the preference is not to throw effort into that until they're ready with this side. And then lastly would be to look into the Brachiosaur issues. So basically, do they try to study their patterns better? So do you want them to focus, like basically, do you want them to data gather more about the flora and fauna? Or do you want them to focus on trying to figure out the Brachiosaur specifically? Or do you want them to work on the hydroponic system?
I think hydroponics would be a big thing still.
Yeah, because if the plant turns out to be, a limited resource, we want to make sure we have options.
Yeah, we don't need to explore more fauna. We've got this that we should focus on, and then I feel like Brachiosaurs would be last. Like maybe they have a function in the ecosystem, but how we can maximize, like you said.
And they're not
survivability over exploration at this point, because it's still the babies. We're still babies on this planet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Michael, since you're the one that loves this so much, I'm gonna let you. And you're the resident hydroponics expert here. I'll let you roll a 3d6. This is going to use the hydroponics set they have for the infrastructure. So that's a +3 they currently have. And you're going to go up against their, what is their stat they have? What is the stat? You're going to go up against, they have some issues. They're trying to, the current issue they're having is they're trying to filter the water off the plant, see if they can actually filter it out to actually make it usable for earth plants, basically. So go ahead and roll the dice real quick for an add 3 to it.
All right. Ooh, oh man, oh, so good. All
Yay!
So good. I got 17 plus 3. 20, and I got a 5 on the drum. I got 2 6s.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got 5 on the drum.
Yeah.
Very nice, my friend. Very nice. Okay, so here's the deal. You get some plot you succeeded. You do some plot damage. I kid you not, it's called plot damage. Do you want to advance the plot more, or do you want to make it so they actually have a breakthrough and actually get rid of the opposing elements of this issue?
Let's do the breakthrough. Yeah.
Breakthrough. Okay, you're gonna do make the most. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a bunch of stability loss. Okay. So I believe this is 2d. Yeah, you're gonna roll 2d6 at 46, excuse me, and add 1 to it.
Okay, 46 and add 1. All right.
Right.
I'm gonna roll 3 right now. Oh shit. Okay.
I love how much fun he's having. God damn, I wish I could have as much fun as you, Michael.
All right. So I got 17 plus another 6.
Oh man, yeah, you killed it.
That's
All right,
23.
congratulations.
And then plus 1.
There
Right?
has
Yeah,
been
plus
a-
1.
24. It's 24. Yeah.
There has been a massive breakthrough on advanced hydroponics back on the station. This will now raise their overall infrastructure score by 1. And so now basically get stat bonus. And so now they're actually ready to take on more people along with the station's resolve seems more appropriate. This was a big breakthrough. They learned how to deal with the contaminants that were in the water. And this is the last message you guys got. They learned how to deal with the contaminants. They learned how to basically they have their own water source now. That they don't see it diminishing anytime soon. As far as
I mean, I think that's the best I've ever rolled in the entire time we've played. Because I
Yeah.
always roll all the crappy numbers. So
Yes, they now have an advanced hydroponics so they can grow food readily using the local water.
nice.
That's a very good thing. And they've uncovered new and unusual materials. I literally have it written down: new and unusual materials. Don't ask me what they are, but they are new and unusual. That's all. That's a spoiler alert. All right, cool. Now give me the colony growth check. Who wants to see if the colony actually grows? Okay, Zenny.
Yeah, Zenny.
Zenny does. Okay, cool.
Hang on, I have to write down new and unusual
Materials.
things.
Yeah.
Materials.
Basically,
Thank
what it
you.
means is when they're running their hydroponics, the plants they have are like filtering out materials that they cannot identify.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I just needed to make sure it was
And they're-
written down specifically with quotation
So this
marks
is-
and as it was said.
And this is a new prospect, a new project that the colony can work on. Is trying to like those materials the plants are filtering out. Like, do they start examining that and try to figure out,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Panning for gold.
Pretty much, yeah.
pretty much. Panning for gold is not a bad way to put it. Okay. So yeah, roll. This is you need to roll the highest stat. Their current highest stat now is infrastructure. So you roll this and add 2 to it.
10. Not
10's
that great.
10's exactly what you need to to have
Yeah.
to have stability. Any doubles on that?
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, the colonies stay stable. They kind of shoot back to you and you get the final message that basically says, we have all these breakthroughs, but we don't want to risk it by bringing more people down yet. We also want to see how the gravity drugs kind of take on these the bio team.
We got 30 people coming your way.
Yeah, just start sending more. Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? You guys are hosting Thanksgiving for the solar system.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Right.
So yeah, okay, good. So yeah, so Mason's Haven comes back. The numbers are good. They have some
Nice.
breakthroughs. They're feeling pretty good about it. They're not growing fast, but they're making some efforts and some more and more path forward. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better when you guys get there than it was when you first got there. That said, though, they do ask one other question does come at the end, and the question is, when should we expect the hostess to arrive?
Yeah, we definitely need to let them know about that.
And
Yeah.
quick spoiler for our patrons there. I'm really curious how the colony is going to react to the hostess not coming on time. We'll say.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, I would want to send a message that basically says, the hostess plans have changed.
Just be brutally honest.
just give you the bullet points. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll start that over. DeHostos was lost. Looking for alternatives. Congrats on the new water.
Yeah. You may. You won't die thirsty.
Yeah.
There's that. So yeah, that's nice. All right. So you go and you put together a new message saying that about the hostess lost. You probably won't hear back from them for. I mean, you wouldn't hear back for days, honestly. But it does look like stuff's going well on their side. As you're sitting there at this table, like Michael's he's kind of watched all this and heard it all, and he takes a second and he goes, all right, is the hostess lost?
Well, we don't know how much
Inoperable.
Yeah, we
An
don't know how much
operable.
it
I
was-
give you
it
an
was-
operable. I mean, she's just
We don't
floating
know how
out
much
there.
was well, I mean, when we left it, we don't know if it's still there.
You can go far. Well, that's in click track it.
But we don't know how much they gutted, how much they damaged it, how much of those stray bullets shooting around. You know, what if it hit anything important or anything like that? It's a big ship. We have to look up. It would take a lot of time. Try to make sure there's nothing, you know, damaged on it.
I mean, the fusion drive is gone. If they had to take the fusion drive. Shuttles are gone. Food stripped out. No air, no water. No, I get all that. But I'm looking around, and we're in a place that's got food, water, air. I don't know, man. I don't know. Someone might want it. Someone might be able to use it.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want to waste the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying it's still there, and it ain't gonna go anywhere. I'm not saying we do it today. We do it tomorrow. But keep it in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Wiser than you look, there, McMichael.
That's right, man. I should be governor.
His head's gonna be too big.
Governor McMichaels. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh man, he's like, no, he's like, but
Just kidding.
I say, you know, and then you could even just, I mean, the scrap of that thing's worth something. I don't know, I'm saying it's a derelict, legitimate. I heard that phrase, legitimate salvage. You know, we could, you know, call that, but
I mean, maybe we could get something for it. Yeah.
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 And we got, I mean, look who we got. We got this guy Jenkins. He ain't dumb. He was one of the chief engineers. He could, I mean, he knows that ship inside and out. He would know whether or not put back together. I'm just saying, I'm not saying we do that. I'm just saying we let him, you know, we keep an idea. So we don't.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
That's all I'm asking.
But, we should see if Jenkins wants to join us because we need a chief engineer. We need someone like that.
Yeah, I agree. And he kind of looks to Waxor and he goes, and he's like, yeah, I only tell Waxor this once, and but those fusion drives, they scare me. That's why I'm not an engineer, just a mechanic. I don't want to mess with that thing, man. That thing's, that's too much power.
Yeah.
You know.
We need somebody that knows that engines.
I mean, maybe that's
so that, I mean, in case they have to, you know, throw it out the back again.
I'll bet you that Bossman Jenkins, if he talked to his, he could give us a list of maybe what people good at, yeah?
Yeah, man. I don't know
how many...
What's going on?
I was gonna say, we gave some lessons, yeah, when we were flying down here. Yeah, we ever noticed anybody with any of that experience? You remember anything?
There were some people with some skill in there. I mean, there was people that they all kind of had jobs of some sort. A lot of them, there are a few that were scientists. They would be at home here. They could probably get jobs here in Gary pretty quickly, honestly. And there's a good chance they may not leave. Other ones were laborers too. There was a few people that were just like dock worker type stuff. If you need they could probably be taught to weld pretty quick and start putting up domes and everything pretty easily. So there's a pretty good spread of talent on the thing, but not enough to build the whole thing out. Jenkins though definitely would be he would be your engineer guy. He's
gotcha.
And you saw the shuttle he survived. He got them to survive on. I mean, it's not what he did was by no small feat.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
He knows his shit. Yeah, he can get a ship from point A to point B. There, it's not gonna be great, but he could do it for sure. So, maybe.
Message and see if he can have an informal meeting about it, and kind of just discuss it with him, see if he'd be interested.
Yeah, he's on the. I mean, you guys have his comm address. Yeah, he's available.
Yeah, I'll tell him if he wants to. We're gonna be here for a while. If he wants to come join us, we'll have something to discuss with him.
Yeah, you throw the invite. Yeah, he kind of he comes back and says he's still talking to some people. One of the science team actually knows someone. They went to school with someone here, and they're hoping to talk to them. But he definitely has this kind of attitude about he does still feel responsible for these people to some degree, and he wants to make sure they're safe before he does anything else. So he does appreciate your crew, but it feels like he's more obligated towards these people. Unless you demand he comes here immediately, but you.
I'm not demanding. I respect what.
Yeah, he's kind of talking about like one of the, they're getting one of the, like, the 2 kids that were with them, the one you guys rescued, and there was one with them. They're having them checked out by some of the local pediatricians, and Ganymede has some of the best pediatricians ever. Period. So they're having them checked out. The families are kind of reassured. They're kind of telling them the story, and people have been pretty friendly here, to be honest, and helping them out. He thinks that anyone that wants to stay here could be okay, but if they want to go, they could also go. And there are transports that go back to Earth occasionally. So this is something that they need to get back home if they want to abandon the whole thing. So there's a lot of options for the people here, by all means. It's a good place to stop. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should definitely try to recruit Jenkins. Yeah.
Okay. Recruit Jenkins. Okay. I'm hearing that as an agenda item. That's on the agenda. Okay.
Right.
What else?
You guys go. Yeah.
Is there any other crew you want besides an engineer?
What else do we need?
Medic? Didn't we need the medic?
No, you got Craig.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a
having
cook.
a chef would be good. Having cook something. Yeah. Would be...
Well, Craig's actually your cook / your.
If we could have someone who doesn't, if someone can work on feeding our bodies and someone tend to work on taking care of our bodies in a different way. Sometimes those, I didn't want to be the first one to say it, but sometimes the food tastes a little
septic.
Yeah, sterile. Yeah.
Human.
Yeah, and maybe
it's everything a growing body needs. It's bodies.
Yeah. Listen. The recycler isn't the only thing that recycles. That's all I'm saying.
There are nutritionists on Ganymede. Once again, they would largely be more maternal nutritionists, but there are nutritionists and people that do know how to kind of like set stuff up. There was if I recall, way back in Abraxas Precipice, probably like the first year we were playing, there was an effort to try to put a hydroponic system on the Sinclair, if I'm not mistaken. One juncture.
We did. Yeah, I remember talking about that.
And I don't think it ever happened. You could find a hydroponics expert here to bring back with you, or help you guys set the station up. Someone's like a nutritionist, hydroponics person.
Yeah, I'd like to do that for sure.
Okay.
That's a.
I'm writing down your wish list of
Yeah.
Here's what we'll bring back to the captain.
Right, so what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
What we're gonna
That'll
do?
make her happy. That'll make her happy.
We're gonna have a high school job fair in space. The game. And it won't be nearly as embarrassing.
That's what you think.
And that's when the MCRN and the UNN guy show up, and they end up fighting the parking lot afterwards. Okay. All right. So nutritionist, hydroponicist. These are actual things you can do. And you might even thinking about that too, Michael's kind of chimes in and says, well, I mean, he's like, those kind of people, man, if you trying to bring them to a new planet and you show them some of the stuff that's coming off that planet, this like night ID stuff, they might want to come. They might want to check it out. They might want to learn.
Yeah, new science, yeah.
New science, yeah, man. Yeah, they get on the ground floor. They patent something. Because speaking of...
Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of which, man, this NIAG, this N1 AG stuff, man, they pump these scientists full of.
Yeah.
How is that?
I don't know, some weird egghead thing, yeah.
I mean, all right, but if gravity is as bad as they say it is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds really appealing to me to not have to wait almost a year to go down.
I don't know, man. Inids come out with their miracle cures. They just inject them like that. I don't know, man. I get it, but I was worried, man.
Is McMichaels an anti-vaxxer? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Is this what I'm hearing?
Look, he's like, are you hearing?
Space him.
He wanted to see. I want to see the FDA data first. I want to see the clinical trials.
Okay, all right.
I want to see the clinical trials.
Listen.
Not to mention,
we won't be there for over a year, so that by that point, I'm sure they get all the kinks out.
It was also a hesitancy because of his conspiracy type mind. That,
100%.
They are injecting belters with drugs that Earthers built and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
So there's a history here where he's just his lived experience says I should be skeptical.
skeptical.
I just want people to make. Look, I believe in informed choice. No, okay. But no, he's just kind of like, okay, man, all right. He's like, all right, desperate times. All right, he's like, I'm not judging them, but fair enough. Okay. Yeah. He's like, this is weird to me that they had that, man. Like, don't you think they would have been selling that to everyone, every single Belta loader that's trying to go down to a gravity well? That'd be huge. That'd be a ton of money.
I could see that being exactly what happens.
I'm just saying though, man. But they trying it out on our people first. I'm just saying. And where they get that from, man? Like, that kind of stuff. Earthers and Martians have been trying to make for a long time. They just have it.
Yeah, well, Pope is a
Yeah.
special breed of person.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. He got some weird stuff going on. All right. I'm sorry. It's not my business. Not my business. I'm just saying.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
So, well, all right, man. Well, look. Why don't we? I'm gonna go hang out with some of the old buddies. You said you want to go talk to this Jenkins guy. I thought he was okay.
Yeah.
If you need a tie-breaking vote, I'll be happy to.
All
I mean, I
right,
think
all right.
between 3 people, I think we got it.
I don't know, man. That math don't always check out. But he kind of walks away.
Start questioning how much McMichaels has had to drink so far, which is none, which is nothing.
This man is your mechanic.
But not our chief engineer.
What's that line from the books? Like, Holden's talking to Amos, and Amos says, "I'm not a rocket scientist," and Holden's like, "You work on a spaceship and repair it. You are a rocket scientist." Like, but yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Like, he kind of walks off and kind of saunters off and starts having a good time with the people. He's kind of having fun on it. And the gravity, once again, on Ganymede's not that bad. I think it's like 12%. It's maybe 20. It's very reasonable. So yeah, Jenkins is on the line, but you can also go down to like the labs and try to talk to some of these people. There are like habitation areas. There's like coffee houses. They do have places where you can procure and enjoy various inhaled options.
Vape clubs.
Yeah. So it's all local.
I think if they're walking out, if Zenny sees any place that serves actual coffee,
Oh, they grow it here.
she will go there immediately.
Yeah, you come right up to a coffee house, and there's some people staying. They're brewing. They're kind of have their whole setup here, and it's kind of a cool system because they're actually growing some elements on the walls, and you can see that behind it they're actually like picking stuff off to flavor the coffee from the walls. Like, it's very fancy, very nice, but not something you could get anyplace else but here, where you have these like people that are super into growing stuff, and they see you come up and they go, "Oh, hey, what can we get you today?"
Zenny just kind of like is absolutely at a loss has no idea what could be possible, what is possible.
Why don't we just start you off with one of our house, or does our house blend sound good? Just start off real simple. If you're not sure what you're doing.
Yeah.
And hot or cold?
There's an option.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't we go hot? We'll go hot.
Hot.
He kind of like gestures. He doesn't touch you, but he kind of gestures towards it, kind of pats the air around the area, and looking at your friends, going like, "He's okay, right?" Okay. He's not trying to like. He's just like, I want to make sure this is like. I'm being okay to your friend who seems like they're having a very special day. And he goes up and he just pours a thing open, comes out with a cup. It's in kind of it is in like what you would get like a Dunkin' Donuts and shit, where it's got the little little tab and everything like that too. So it's ready. It's not a bulb, but the gravity is low enough that they do have a lid on it. So he doesn't give it to you. He puts it up and says, "Okay, go ahead and run your run your terminal here and make an income check, Zenny.
Oh, okay.
This will cost you.
I still have 6 temporary bonus from from session 0. Everyone.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got that Star Helix money.
Nice.
Yeah, I have does the temp bonus go on top of your base, or
yes.
is it's oh, then I have 9. I have 9 income, y'all.
Okay, the temp bonus does have a limitation, so once you fail with it goes away.
Right, I haven't though. Is the thing I haven't today either. What do I?
Just you add you have 3d6. Add
just add them together
and add the income bonus. So you should be good.
22.
Yeah, it's not a problem to afford it. And you do. Yeah, I didn't realize you had that big of one. So yeah, you go ahead and you
yeah. I got paid really good to pick up somebody else's nest.
Right. So yeah, so you have this like huge like lump sum waiting for you someplace, and yeah, it's just chunk. It actually is kind of expensive. Like why you hear how much it is, and it's like a lot of money. But then Zenny kind of like buys this thing, and you have this cup of coffee that's piping hot. Has kind of some local flavors to it. As you kind of hold it there, you smell it. There's kind of like a infusion of different like kind of fragrant leaves in it is what you're smelling. You think on top of the. It sounds like you suspect they're roasting for those that are coffee aficionados, they'd be roasting the beans with some leaves in there that kind of flavored up a little bit. So it's very earthy, but very fragrant. Like I don't want to go fruity, but like you ever had like
it's like floral.
Yeah, like that. It's when they do the cacao actual fruit. I think it's that cacao. The I can't call it, but it's really good. Yeah, it's
floral notes.
Floral notes. We'll say floral notes. I should shut up before I'm ahead. Floral notes of coffee here, and I haven't had coffee since this morning, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's that kind of stuff, and it's. I mean, you want to take a sip and.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely smooth. It doesn't have that grit taste that you're used to. It's not that freeze-dried shit. You cannot conceive of anything you could add to it to make it better, which is usually how you have to do it.
Dream. I think Zenny will turn to the two of you and say, I think we should have some of this on the ship before we leave.
I mean, I can't afford it, but
ship.
Maybe the ship can.
I mean, it's technically food, yeah.
And they do sell it here by like the bag and stuff like that too. But and you can see the prices. You saw how much the cup was, and it wasn't cheap. Like it cost you about what like a pretty good mixed drink would be on Sirius station. And the bag prices are proportional, we'll say. So
maybe it's kind of like the captain's like chocolate boxes. It comes out on special occasions, right?
Yeah.
I would like to buy at least one bag.
Okay. All right, now this is certainly an income test right here. This is gonna be some
if you're gonna
high
blow
end.
it on something.
Listen, if I'm gonna blow my entire temporary bonus,
exactly.
It's gonna be on coffee. Listen, it has to be. It could be nothing else.
Sure, go for it.
I mean, not torpedoes or no, I'm just kidding.
This is my money that I got fair and square by cleaning up a murder.
Cleaning up a murder.
Listen, go listen to my session 0 on our Patreon, everybody.
Yeah.
Patreon can't say good enough.
19.
19.
Is that it?
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. Oh, I did I did math the hard way. Yes, 19.
You managed to actually purchase the bag of coffee. You purchase a 1 pound bag of this coffee, or we'll say a kilogram of it. It's about 2 pounds of it. It's quite a bit. It's a pretty good amount for you to use. You could probably have a few mornings with it. However, though, this does dip. You'll how do I put this? You will retain your temporary bonus, but your normal score dips by 1 now.
Okay.
You still have that, but it kind of pushed your
That's
amount
fine.
to it. So yeah. Um,
So we immediately smell it on the ship. Everybody's like,
mm.
you smell that? Yeah.
So you spent like like most of your growing up, people were making in like a month.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
Nice.
It's opulent.
Nice.
This is probably the most expensive thing Zenny has ever purchased in her entire life.
Oh yeah, that'll cheer up Cap. Good idea.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Cheer me up.
I go great with their chocolates.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Zenny is taking their time with this cup. This cup of coffee is going to get cold before Zenny finishes it. Like,
Yeah.
and Zenny's still going to finish it, cold or not.
I know a good spot to hide your
There's some
coffee.
nice chairs. You kind of sit and just kind of melt into the chair and just kind of sit there and you engage in taking the aroma of the place. Wyatt Waxor, Zenny's having a moment that
Having a religious experience.
I believe you don't want to interrupt, especially while she's armed.
No. I can see her eyes closed.
I said,
like,
put the cup
yeah.
down. All right, so so Waxer and Wyatt, you guys are kind of standing there watching this whole kind of thing happen. Ganymede, it seems like a place where you could part with your money pretty quickly, and not on like gambling or the classic series kind of things of having fun and throwing money away on whatever kind of stuff you want to. They do have drinks. They are known for their gin. That is a big thing. Ganymede gin is huge here. But yeah, there are places serving up food. Food is actually readily available and is actually not like kibble based.
Nice.
There is a lot of things that are soy based. A lot of stuff's kind of like tofu is really big here. There's a lot of tofu based things. They don't have meat, so if you're asking for like you actually want real meat, that's not going to happen here. But tofu, like shaped and compressed into shapes that are, you could have you could have like a mock steak if you want to. I'll say that.
That's good. That's nice to see Zenny enjoy something that I'm like telling Wyatt. It's like kind of I see it as like it's a nice moment where we've went through all this sort of craziness and a little triumph of a moment. So Wax is very happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost enjoying it through her. I don't even have to have it. I'm just like, it's good.
Yes. Yeah. You kind of exactly.
Especially with Drax, and everything. Yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah. And as you kind of stand there, you guys see that people are coming and going. The ships are moving here through the station and the like. And once again, it's been a few. Honestly, one of the weird things too. It's been a few months since you've seen children, and there's like children here. Like it's kind of weird seeing them on a stage. Even on series, you would see children, but they would only be in select areas. Here, it feels like they're more just around. So
I'm alive again. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel safe again, which is a good.
Ganymede's gonna be back. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
So did you guys want to talk to Peter, or do you want to try to interview some nutritionists or hydroponicists? I don't know what you call it. Hydroponicist. I'm called a hydroponicist. That's my word now. I made that up. That's me. I own that word. Trademark.
I mean, I think we'll give him a little more time, and we'll go. 'Cause he needs time to help these people that he wants to help. I get that, so I don't want to pressure him quite yet. But we go talk to some hydroponic people. You know where they would be at.
I found out a person that works in hydroponics called a hydroponics specialist, and that disappoints me. All right, so you wanted to go try. There's like places around. There's like job boards. You can certainly try to like find someone that's working. You do have some connections here because you did do that job for the what's it called, the coalition, that when the OPA Navy, on behalf of the OPA Navy here about a year ago. You do have some connections here. That guy, Proximity Mang, he's still in charge of the recovery project, so he's still here working on stuff. And you've seen his picture around a few times here and there. But yeah, there's you have connections. If you want to try to get someone, you can certainly try to arrange a meeting maybe with him or some subordinate.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I'd like to try to get to talk to him, not somebody lower than him.
So you throw in a request. You send like a message off basically to his office, and it basically says, I'm back on here. We doesn't work. We're looking for whatever kind of help. It may take you a day or so to get back, but Peter is available if you want to speak to Peter.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Peter.
Okay. All right, where do you want to talk to Peter at? Do you want to talk to him in a bar? Do you want to talk to him in a restaurant? Do you have a nice tofu steak?
I can't afford that. So what? Afford that? Do they have like tofu hot dogs on a roll?
Oh yeah, man. There's like basic food. Yeah, there's plenty of food here to get. Yeah, so that's not a problem. Yeah, you can get like tofu kind of whatever shape. So
I don't want to make it like super informal or anything.
No, there's like street food type stuff. That's not a problem. Just go up to a booth and grab it, or kind of a cart. They don't only have carts here like they do on series. It's more of like a booth. You go up to the booth and you tell him to meet him wherever, and he comes up and he's kind of wiping his. He's still kind of dirty from. Doesn't look like he's like taking a shower yet or really slept since he's seen you. But he's like, oh, it's like, yeah, what's going on, Wyatt, man? We everything good with the ship or?
Yeah, I think so. Have you slept in a while?
So, man, I haven't slept very well for, been a while now. A lot going on. Not maybe she had a nice ship, but I wasn't getting much sleep on there either.
Well, you had a lot on your mind, so.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to get some here tonight. I think I got a nice tube waiting for me. I'm gonna go sleep in. So one of those.
Listen.
Yeah. So is Waxer there with you?
Waxer, did you come with me? I would assume he did.
Yeah.
I would have made him come with me.
I'm still watching Zenny drink coffee. No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Listen, we need somebody with your expertise. What you did out there was the kind of thing that everybody on this ship would do. We think you'd fit in pretty well with this. But
he's like, I'm a soldier. That's what you're looking for. Nothing personal.
I think you're more than that. I think you showed that in what happened here.
Got
here.
Well, I knew people were going to try to hurt some people and just try to get them away. And I managed to get them away and keep them alive, and we'd still be out there floating around without you folks. But I don't know. You guys still heading back out to your Mundo's place there?
I assume we will, yeah. But go everywhere, to be honest with you. You never know where we're going to be heading.
Well, I don't know, man. I feel bad showing up there empty-handed. We got the shuttle, but that ain't much.
It's something, though.
Something. It's part of a whole system, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a whole teams of people. Shit, that excavator we have, the excavator mech we have on the shuttle, I don't even know how to drive the damn thing. I was hoping we could use it a bargain for something with it, but heading out. I don't know. Maybe
you don't answer now. You could get a good night's sleep and
that sounds good. That sounds good, man. I don't know what your guys' whole backstory is, and I know you guys got your little family on the ship. I get that stuff, man. I get the relationship here. But I got people that I got to look out for right now. I still feel obligated to, I'm gonna make sure they're all get taken. If you give me some time here, make sure they're all taken care of. I'll look into signing up. Does that sound good? One thing at a time is all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. One thing at a time.
Oh yeah.
This guy gets it.
I'm willing to give you the time you need. We're here to help if you want help. Want us to do anything.
Well, we got some folks that want to head back. The family wants to head back. Mark and Mary and little James, they want to head back to Earth. I think they had their fill. I think they felt a little claustrophobic. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna let them. I think having them go back to Earth isn't a problem. Got some other folks they're already looking for work here. Honestly, trying to figure out carve a place out here or trying to hitch a ride to the next colony ship. I think hitching a ride on your guys' little freighter or whatever you guys want to call it. A lot of them aren't willing to go out that far out on something that's risky.
That's understandable.
So, nothing, the whole colony ship's one thing, but and I got a few, they want to soldier up with someone. They want to go hunt these guys down. This non-Juki dude, they ain't gonna have him. So I'm trying to get them to be cool about it. They don't know who's listening, who's who here on the station. Don't know anybody. I know been OPA in the station before, and been UN, Martians, all them folks, and I'm trying to tell them to keep their mouth shut. Try not to mouth off about stuff or anyone in particular, but I don't know. One or two of them are probably gonna drink a little bit too much and say something wrong. So the other ones, most of them, they're pretty smart folks. They're pretty smart folks. So give them opportunity. I like that. I'll definitely put it in front of all of them. Let them know. But give me a day. Give me a day. I need a few hours to myself here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and talk to them and send what you're saying about that all. You got any other positions on that ship of yours that you want me to pitch to them?
You may work hydroponics. Somebody who's willing to cook.
We had some people that are bio, but they're more scientists. I think they could tell you how to design it, how to build it, but they ain't gonna build it themselves. I mean, they're nice folks, but not the hands-on type. I mean, it's like it looks to Waxer goes, how are you taking orders from eggheads, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if they don't make it too complicated, maybe I could do it. Yeah, but no, we would need an engineer for that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, I got one of them. Let's see here. None of us, some of us have some medtech training, but nothing like your gal Critty. She's better than most of us. We had a few people mechanics, but you guys seem to have your hands full with this one and the other one.
Yeah.
Some of the people ran security, so stuff like that. If you need a soldier, that can get you one of them, or one of the guys up there would be willing to jump on, but that's about it.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing as often as we're attacked, it seems like.
kind of laughs. He's like, yeah, no, he was the last one on the ship when we evacuated, but unfortunately he didn't grab any of his weapons. Because he really wasn't in a position to fight back. I think he came on with a piece of some like wrench or something like that. He's ready to whack the first guy through. So, but yeah, okay. I mean, when we saw you guys got a little armory on there, you got a few weapons, so you could equip them out. Maybe have one guy out there, but
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Get your point man on, and you can do a few things. All right, I'll put together a list for y'all, and I'll talk to them and see who's up for what they want to do. I will say this: a few of them, man. If you promise them going after this non-Juki guy, they'd be more likely to sign up.
I definitely would love to go after him, but that's a captain decision.
So I totally get it. Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna go hit the old Tube Hotel there and take it easy for a little bit. And I watched some of that news and everything like that too. I've been hearing they've been finding some weird stuff on them new worlds. How's the one you guys got? How's that one's going?
Seems to be going pretty good, actually. It's been a bit since we've been over that way, but everything seems to be going good on their end.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. Well, that's something. I'm glad it's going good somewhere. I'm gonna figure out what's gonna be good for me going on. So I'll get to that.
Yeah, think about it. New opportunity. Yeah.
No, it's only. He's like, hey, it's all. Thanks for the meal. And he kind of puts down like the wrapper, the tofu dog he's eating.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually.
It was all right. They got some good flavors here. I think having access to all the organics makes it a lot better. And if your boys back on Mason's Haven are setting up some advanced hydroponic stuff, they could probably make whatever they're growing over there tastes pretty good too. So
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
it's all good. All right. Well, you all have a good night. Thanks again for everything too. All right. We walk down the hall towards this little tube hotel. So yeah.
I mean, that was productive.
Yeah. I think we give him time, yeah. And then he maybe do all his things, get his everything settled, and yeah, maybe we'll go back and try him again, yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll come.
Yeah.
I think he'd fit in really well with this.
Yeah, I got a good feeling. Maybe there's something we do for him, we could earn some trust, or something he needs done too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good.
Zenny, like all good things, the bottom of the cup is revealed.
Oh.
And weeps openly and deeply.
Yes, but no matter how much you cry, it will not refill your cup. But and you kind of stand there, and they're kind of taking it easy for the night, kind of not closing up shop, but they're kind of cleaning stuff up, and people are coming through and out. And did you want to recontact the XO? Do you want to reconvene with anyone?
Yeah. I would just message him and just ask him where to meet up with him.
You guys come up to this is the main area. There's like a food kind of area. They're outside of a hot dog stand, Tofu Dogs Incorporated, and they're kind of standing there, kind of chatting up, talking about what they just did, and you can saunter on up to them, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you look refreshed.
I
more
didn't think coffee
energetic,
could
too.
taste good. I didn't think coffee could taste that good.
And I will say this too, Zenny. This so again, it's very well done. It's in this area, the kind of commercial area. It's very bright, and it's brighter than normal for you right now. There are tones of colors you did not know possible.
Great. It's like Zenny's high, but isn't at all.
So yeah, McMichaels comes back up, and he's had a few here. He's kind of chilling. He's like, so XL man, where are you putting us up for the night, man? They work on the ship. We can't go in.
Well, we can get the nicest, cheapest tube we can find.
Oh man, those are nice, man. When you put that heater on inside, that's nice,
yeah.
man. What you do is you ask for triple blankets.
I bet you they still got that tube that you used to always sleep in available for you, McMichaels.
That one?
Maybe they burned it, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully that one went when the station had some problems. I think they remodeled a little bit since then.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed back to that one. Okay, man. Well, why don't we? It's all right. Cool. I'm gonna go. We go over there. I'll tell them put it on your card. XO, you flash me the numbers, and I'll go put it on your card. We get some sleep. Okay. You can
Try.
send over stuff. Yeah. All right. So you guys managed to get like a set of like these kinds of two hotels. Pretty straightforward, basic stuff. Like the cheapest. They're actually pretty nice ones. Honestly, they're better than the ones on the series for sure. And you guys manage to take it easy and sleep it off and such. Enjoy your moment of respite, where you're not like respite, where you're not so like tied up in space and the like. Have your dreams. Some of you dream more lucid than others, as your mind has been opened up to a new possibility of caffeination.
Right. Yeah.
But I think we'll end there then. I think we'll kind of take it easy there, and we'll kind of come back to discussing and talking with our friend Peter about his potential role on being on the ship, and this idea of what to do next with it all. By all means.
Yeah.
Let me see how our tweet went. I was doing that tweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. And we got, no, okay. I'm sorry, guys. We didn't hit the 30 plus, but we hit 23. That's pretty good. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
We did reveal on our bumper, one of our other people and our patrons got it, but I'm going to go more public with that tomorrow. And please stay tuned for this weekend where we will reveal who will be playing Frederick Lucius Johnson.
It is
on
amazing.
Adapters for Fate.
Yeah.
And before I forget, and I forgot to mention this to the top of the show, I did mention how to support the Patreon. William, once again, thank you for supporting us on Patreon. You're an absolute gem. You've been helping us out for a while on that.
Thank you.
Above and beyond, as I said, Patreon is the best way to support the show. Keep us going. You help make all this happen. Have cool backgrounds. Keep these folks playing. And we keep on trying to make it better and better. And I think Donna said they're back next week. I think Donna's back next week. I'm pretty sure Donna's back next week.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I swear Donna's back next week.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
and
sure.
then
I think it's
down the
April.
line, yeah.
April. There was literally
Right.
1 month where there was like a bunch. I know Donna has to do cool stuff, like, and I don't hold it against them. But yeah, Donna's back on the 22nd, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that one. We'll see what the Cap's doing and how the Cap deals with the possibility of having a new crew member and the like. And I'm really curious what you guys are gonna kind of look for in Ganymede in terms of resources and where it's gonna go forward.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're back next week. Till then, thank you for hanging out with us. Good middle session and the like. I have to remember where all my buttons are so I can push all my buttons. And the churn. I forgot about the churn. The churn went up to that session. Not churn 2. There was 2 scenes.
Wow.
Not bad.
So not bad. Decent churn. Yeah. That was like if I was at home, like the Zoom chat was like, "Hey, where's the churn? Let's make the churn happen." And I'm like, "Why are you trying to like? Don't push fate, my friend."
Why are you trying to ruin Zenny's coffee?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's my
Churn
fault.
30 on the
I
first
turned 30. Oh my god, my lap. Ah.
Yeah.
The lid came off.
Yeah.
And the bullets start to fly. All right, guys. We'll be back next week with Abraxas Precipice. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Later.